I was born and raised here in the Salinas Valley in a little town called King City. I come from a very humble background. Some of you might relate. My parents did backbreaking work in the fields here in the valley, and because of their background and because of what they experienced, they didn't want me to go through it as well, so they encouraged me to go to school. I saw the need in our community for leaders and advocates, especially among Chicanos. I thought, why not major in biology and become a doctor? But still, I was skeptical.
Others all my life has made me realize that I want to help people. But how? With what? With what profession? What can I do?
And that's what brings me here, to this internship. I was able to land an internship at the college I was attending, but it was a much different setting than I was used to, which was the STEM building. It was in the Nursing and Allied Health Department. I had been in STEM so long that being in the nursing department challenged me to look at the humanitarian side of healthcare.
You might be wondering, what do you mean? Well, my interests gear more towards biomedical research, and that's like making new vaccines, making new antibiotics, behind the scenes stuff like lab. Because of this, I haven't really had experience with dealing with patients, and this internship really did something for me. It allowed me to see that side.
And I just want to say one thing. We really did work with patients. I want you all to meet Simman. He's important for all future health providers at Hartnell because all the students must work with him before they can work with real patients. He can talk, he can bleed, he can even sweat. One of my main projects was to understand how he works. At first, I found it a little difficult on how to orient myself on the medical aspect of it. And then as I watched the students go through the simulations, I eventually got the hang of it.
But still, I felt like something was missing. I missed science. I missed being in a lab. I missed research.
So I decided to team up with my fellow intern, who is an upcoming nursing student. We decided to make up our own case study with Simman. We focused on MRSA, which is an infectious disease. And with this focus, we made a lecture educating about MRSA, presented it to the nursing students, and developed a case dealing with an infectious patient. The students were able to assess the patient through the simulation and, most importantly, educated the patient about prevention. So yeah, that was a little bit of my internship. I think all in all, this summer has been pretty successful. I think the best thing about this was that I was able to lock in my interests in where I want to be, and I think that I know now that I really want to be in teaching and in research. I feel like that's where I can personally make a really big difference on other people's lives, which is what I want to do.
Just a little bit to close off, I just really want to say that I'm especially thankful for all the connections that I have been able to acquire here. In addition, with all the new perspectives and medical knowledge that I've gained. Also, thank you to my preceptor that also has allowed me to do some research with Hispanic serving institutions. I thought that was really cool, and again, thank you. The relationship with my coworkers has been awesome. A really big shout out to Catalina, Belinda, Cyrus, and more than anything, my preceptor, Dean Casmore. You have been great. You have been a wonderful mentor and have made a very big impact in my life in a very short amount of time. Thank you for making this summer unforgettable, and honestly, I will miss all of you. Also, thank you, HCC, for providing me with this opportunity, and thank you.